Virgo. This is your unsugar-coated reading from the 1st of March to the 15th of March 2018. Okay, starting with Virgo, this is the close to the bone reading and deals with realism. Okay, so let's have a look here. Just going straight off the bat with this. So the first energies that I'm getting here are balance. I'm getting the first energies that I'm getting is balance. It's all tongue twisted today, sorry. Is balance. Okay. Balance in what sense? We'll look into what the energies have got to say here for Virgo for this time frame. Balance. I also get balance and equality here. Balance, power and equality for this time frame. Okay. There's been a shift too. There's been a shift. I feel it's been hidden. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, the first card I've got here, and this is very much to do with, you know, a balance here of inequality. I get the Justice card, and the Justice card is fairness. And time for Justice card is time for making a decision, a choice with integrity and being true to yourself, and discrimination and weighing things up. And on top of that is yeah, there's two roads to go down here. One road, choice of two roads. Okay. I think if this is a person, it could be either work or it could be, with this being a love situation, I would say this is very much to do with either you walk down a road of being, you know, of being on your own or staying with this person. Okay. And what's crowning this reading is the Sun card. I feel that you you do want the sun to shine with this relationship, but there is this kind of imbalance that I've got here, this wanting to get I get a power imbalance, but you don't want to lose this person. That's what I've got here. I'm trying to link in here what this means, because I get somebody, it feels like under the radar, this person, I feel that you felt in control of this situation, this relationship, but I feel this person is very clever. They have made you feel as if you're in control, but behind the scenes as being kind of making sure that they have the power here. I feel I just feel that you've been a little bit naive. I don't feel that you've kind of experienced this before, male or female or same-sex relationship. You've not experienced somebody pretending and allowing you to have all the power when behind the scenes they're very much in control. Does that make sense? I feel that this has been going on a while. I get somebody who's got a philosophy of saying, I will always be in control. You may feel or think that you're in control, but I will be always in control. And I think things have kind of gone along like this for a while, but now this person has allowed you to have the control. They've allowed you to have the control, but it's all very much a power, well, it wasn't a power struggle, but it is now, let's put it that way. And the kind of this person's turning the table on you in a way. And you're resistant to allow this, yes, because you felt that you was, you know, you was riding the wave of this, thinking that, yeah, I'm in control here. I know, you know, I've got total grip of this. And this is a time of difficulty for you. Thinking that I get two strong characters here, two headstrong characters. The Wheel of Fortune, you're resistant to let go of this control, okay. Resistant to change or letting go of control. And the Three of Cups, I'm just pulling these out, I've pulled some cards out here, I'm just reading these. And the Three of Cups here is, this person has allowed you to, you know, indulge in this relationship, made you feel as if you was you know, you was content with the way things were flowing here, that you had total control. But this person is now turning the tables, and you know, enough is enough. You know, enough is enough. Enough of your overindulgence here. They may have given you a lot of freedom with this relationship or dating situation, but now they're realising you're spending too much time doing this, or vice versa. Okay. And I've got you as a man here, but you could be a woman, the Lord. So I've got you as a man, or it could be a man who's your boss, and it's kind of coming out of the woodwork that that this person has, you know, is not going to allow you to have the control here. Manipulation, I get here, the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is a water sign, but very manipulative, unable to allow anybody else to be in control, and quite self-destructive to emotions. That's you know, if they don't get their own way, they will attack your vulnerabilities. That's what I've got here. Very much a power game. Very much power game, and I feel this is where the imbalance is starting to raise its ugly head in this situation at the beginning of March, going into mid-March. But this is a weird situation, because if it's you don't want to rock the boat, but this person's had enough of you, you know, having your opinions, having your freedom, you know, doing what you want. They've decided to come quite hard on you, quite heavy, down on you, and you're kind of taken aback, thinking, wow, I thought that I you know, I thought that I was the one that was leading this. But obviously not, you know. Obviously this is kind of hidden around me. I had no idea this person had this kind of characteristic. So I do feel that this person is slowly weaning you away from your freedom. And I don't want to be negative, but you know, these readings are quite close to the bone. This person is slowly weaning you to, they're slowly kind of trying to take control here. And you don't like it. You don't like it, but you know, you don't want to lose this person at the same time. Okay, so this is a bit of a strain on this relationship, and this kind of argument starting to happen here. And I've got the Ten of Wands. You know, this is a you know, carrying a heavy load. In the reversed position, it's very much a burden, or it's a burden to this Lord here, that you you know, that you actually are wanting your power in this relationship, and they're kind of you know, you're saying, you know, I'm not happy with this, and the way you spoke to me just then, and struggling, this person's struggling with your objections. The Seven of Wands is, this person is starting to get anxious that you actually want the power here in this relationship. And, you know, they're realising that, you know, you've got, you know, because I've got the Justice card right in the centre of this, that you actually have rights, you know, that you've got opinions. This person is objecting to your opinions and your rights here. Work, could be love situation. This person may kind of threaten you with, if you continue with this, it's over, because they know that you don't want to lose this relationship, and that's quite a shock to you, you know, because you've realised this has kind of crept up on you. It's all very insidious. It's all very slowly insidious, kind of taking over the control. Insidiously. This person knows that you're very clever. They know that the only way to do this is to and I'm not saying you don't get power struggles in relationships. You do get power struggles in relationships, but when you've got two strong characters, it can be a battlefield if you're not careful. And even in the workplace, this could be okay. If you're in a professional environment, you've got two very strong, clever people wanting power over the other, trying to jostle for position, you know. So this is what I've got the first 2 weeks in March. Not very easy, quite challenging actually. Okay, this person is actually using, because they can't get the power over you, I think there's a recognition of this insidious kind of slow moving kind of, and then you've suddenly kind of noticed, suddenly this person's got total power over you, and you've kind of noticed, how did that happen? How did I allow that to happen? How did I allow that person to engulf me like this? So it's like, how did I allow that? That's not my character to be controlled. And this other person is learning this too, that you're not going to be controlled, that you have, you know, you've got your own identity, strong identity, that you're not going to be, you know, that you've noticed this. This is like they're chinksing a weakness in you. This happens a lot in professional environments. This happens a lot, and I'm sure if you work in a profession, you're well aware of this. But it also happens if you've got two professional people who are in a relationship too, and it can you know, it can get out of control. Now what I'm saying here, what I'm saying with this is this person is stepping up the ante with the control. Now you've turned around and well, how do you know, how the hell did that happen, you know? This crept up on me, and now you're telling me what to do. Now you're telling me what I think. Now you're telling me where I should go, what I should do. How did this happen? So in terms of the other person, they're upping the ante and they're starting to get quarrelsome, even aggressive, to try to get the control here. So I've got here, and this is making you feel very, very hemmed in. Okay, so I've got here the Eight of Swords in reverse, and this is making you feel like breaking away from this. You know, I don't like to be controlled. I you know, I'm a free thinker. I'm a you know, a spiritual body. I'm free to think what I want to think. I don't like this. So there's like this feeling of I have to get out of here. I have to get out of this situation. Either you or the other person. This other person may be threatening you and saying, if you don't stop this, this is going to end. If you don't allow me to have the power in this relationship, or this you know, or this work situation, you're going to have to leave. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another layer on top of this to see where this is going to go. This is not easy situation, because I do get this person is threatening. If this happens again, I'm gone. If this keeps going on, I'm going. Okay, and you don't want this to happen, because I've got the Sun card here. Okay, so somebody is getting, it seems like this was insidious, but now it's fast. Okay, it's happening very fast, this aggression, and you're thinking, oh, this is getting out of control, and this person is looking at other people, other, maybe another source here to there is a little bit of narcissism here, I have to say, but there is hope in this situation. There's hope. Star card, there is hope. Although it seems like, you know, this person is threatening to leave, and you know, you feel like you want to break free because you can't take any more. Yeah, there is a new beginning here. The Ace of Rods. I think there's this sense of breaking free, and whether this means that, yeah, this person is a little bit narcissistic. I get the Devil card here. There is an element of narcissism here, and I think you have to be honest with this. You have to say to this person, you know, you're acting like you've got narcissistic traits. That's what you're doing. And all I want is an equal relationship. I don't want this. I think it's somebody maybe even borderline here. There may be not full-blown narcissism. Okay, but I think there's an element here of just on the cusp here of borderline, and they don't realise what they're doing. And I think this has to be highlighted. You know, you can't live with this, you know, narcissistic trait. You know, I can't live with this. You know, if I don't kind of succumb to your will, you'll go off and meet somebody else. You know, this just crazy. So yeah, this person's making you feel trapped because of their will. They're trying to. And there is financial situation. Maybe you may be trapped in this situation due to finances. Again, it could be a work situation. You're trying to find the balance here, the balance. While you are trying to find the balance, this other person is not. They just want to be, they want the power within this relationship. Now, this is what they've cultivated all along. They've cultivated, if it's a work colleague, or if it's somebody you work with, or if it's, you know, they saw you walk in the workplace, they saw you as a threat, or even if it's a partner and there's an imbalance of power in this relationship, this person has cultivated this right from the get-go. When you first walked in and met that person, you know, the first day you met that person, they were cultivating this. They made you believe that you had got the power until they found out all about you and studied you and took all that information to then later on down the line kind of control you. This is what this is. Power. The Ace of Swords. I do get an earth sign, the King of Pentacles. I also get a manipulative sign here too, an earth with water traits, which is an earth sign who's quite weak deep down. Okay. And I've also got a second person here. So this may be a second choice, another option for you, which is the King of Rods. So you have two choices. You have the earth sign, and there may be an ex involved here too. Maybe an ex wants to come back, but there's two choices. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or an earth sign, Virgo, which is you actually. Virgo, that actually could be you, because you are an earth sign. So that could be you, Virgo, and or you could be dealing with another earth sign who's objecting to you here, being in control. I get this person next to you, okay, making you feel like you just want to. I feel there's a threat here. This person's saying, you know, because you're kind of fighting back with your energies of equality and power, this person is also fighting back and saying, you know, I'm just going to go, I've got other options. They may not say that right out, but they may kind of make you feel that way, as if like if you give up on this, there will be consequences. I will just replace you, kind of thing. I'm just going to put some love angel cards on top of this. Okay, Virgo, there is a power. Now this could be within the family. You know, you thought that you'd got the power here, total power, but it's the tables are being turned, as the other people or the other person has got the power over you, or trying to get power. So there's a big clash here. Can't deny this. There's a big clash of wills here, causing aggression. Okay, so somebody's not having it. Somebody here is not having this. Okay, so I feel this person is flirting with others, trying to control you again. Yeah, I get playfulness, flirting, and I think this is a power game. You know, this is a power game. This is what they do. If you get out of line and then you don't trust this person, they do this. They play along with somebody else just to get the control. It says here, love yourself first. Okay, love yourself in this situation and release this person. I think you may have to release this person, or they may release you, because there's a power struggle. But you don't want to. I get an element that you don't want to. This is quite surprising for you. It's very surprising, and I see that you may have to free yourself from this. You're thinking, oh, what happened? You know, what the hell happened here? Yeah, I get separation. And there's another person here. There's a new person. This King of Rods. This could be the person here, but there is somebody else here. So, Virgo, looks like this person does not want you to be in control. They'd rather end it than let you take control here. I see them kind of saying it's over, you know, I'm done with this. Because it's turning into arguments, aggression, and all of this. And this person cannot, you know, starting to flirt with other people because they can't get control of you. They don't know how to deal with this. You know, this is a grown-up relationship, and it's two people who are intelligent trying to jostle for position. And this is what it is what it is. But one of these people here cannot take this, cannot get through this. He's objecting to somebody wanting an equal relationship. So I'm going to leave it there for Virgo, okay? And if you'd like your own personal reading, please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom. And at a glance, I put at the bottom there in the descriptions a discounted fee if you're interested in your own personal reading here. Okay, so I'm leaving it at that, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. And just to let you know, I'm working on my sugar-coated readings behind because I've had a vacation, and as well I've had the flu and a virus and all that on top. So what I'm going to do is restart them, the sugar-coated version, on the 1st of March for the whole of March. Okay, so don't, you know, there's that, you know, the other side of the coin to this, which is pulling out the positives from this. If you don't like this raw kind of realism here, it's kind of depressing, or you don't like it. Some people like this. I actually like this. I like to be told the truth. You know, I like to be told it is what it is, but some people don't like that. So I do have a sugar-coated version if you want to go and have a look at that, which is calming, it's very relaxing, it's meditative, and it's, you know, even if it just makes you feel relaxed, that's great. Okay, so that's your reading. Okay, Virgo, thank you for being here, and sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. Okay, bye bye.